Hi folks, this is Vicki at patternprincess.com. Today I want to show you just a little bit on how I'm carrying up the yarn on the sides of this blanket. This is a pattern that I'm using called the boxed block stitch. I'm not going to show you the whole pattern from the beginning. I do have a tutorial for that in YouTube and also the free written directions on the website. So you can find right from the beginning how to do this pattern. So what I want to show you is how and it doesn't really look like it, does it? This is one side. I am carrying two different yarns. You'll see the two different yarns right here up the side, and let me get you the other side. This is the other side. I could actually leave this and not do a border, I think, because it just blends in so nicely on this particular blanket. But I want to show you how I'm doing it, just to give you also a little bit of detail on the blanket in case you'd like to see it. This this color blue, that is a variegated yarn. That is Red Heart Super Saver Ombre, and it's called Navy. And I'm using here's the center of it, and I'm using an I size crochet hook. It's I. And then the yarn that you're seeing peeking through here, right here, is soft and shiny. I have no idea how to say that. Duet, Brilliant. I'm sure I just murdered that whole name. And the color is Denim Jeans. And when I saw this in the store, the two colors, I thought, oh my gosh, they would match up nicely. So that's what I'm using. I don't know yet how many skeins this is going to be or the final dimensions. Of course, when I post, by the time that I post this, I will have all of the directions on the website. And then again, if you want to see this from the very beginning, how to do the boxed block stitch, just go ahead and look at the website. You'll find it there. And I haven't named this blanket yet either. Somewhere in the caption or the description below, I'll have the name of this too. The only thing about this darker yarn here is it's really staticky. It seems to stick to my fingers a lot. It kind of drives me nuts, but I love it. It's nice and soft. So I just finished doing my chain stitches in this dark blue row here. Hopefully you can see that. Now I need to pick up my other yarn that I left hanging here to do my double crochet stitches. So this is how I do it. Actually, I'm going to take my yarn out just so you can see how I ended. I'm going to back this up. Just one little grouping. Okay. So the box block stitch, you do one row of chain stitches, and then the other one is double crochet clusters. That is the boxed block stitch. And then I got to do one more single crochet here. And then I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then in my last two stitches, I kind of pull this, because sometimes it comes apart just a little bit, but that's okay, we'll fix it. And in the last two stitches, we do a single crochet. Okay, so this row is done, and we're done with this yarn. So now I'm going to make the loop a little bit bigger. And then when I leave off this row, you can tell I make the loop a little bit bigger, and I'm pulling a little bit tighter, put my hook back in through here. I'm going to pick up this other yarn, and then I'm going to just snug up my yarn here. Not real snug, just a little bit snug, let's put it that way. Now I'm changing to the new yarn, and now I go to the double crochet row. So it's chain 3, 2, 3, and then you work into your chain stitches. I do 5 double crochet, and it's that simple, changing color. I just love this. Some patterns you can do it really easy in. This one here, because you're switching the yarn every other row, it's really concealed nicely. I might put a border on this one yet. I don't know that piece of the puzzle yet, and I should have counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because now I have 6 double crochet in here. What a nut. Okay, and then all you do with this stitch is, once you've done your 5 double crochet, is go to the next chain 3 space and do 5 double crochet. And then you do this all the way across, And I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to end on the other side, and then you're going to be thinking, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Then you're going to be thinking, well, what is she going to do with her other yarn that she left off over here? I will show you how I bring that in, okay? So I'm going to meet you on the other side, and then we'll go back to this side. Okay, I'm at the end of the row here with my double crochet stitches, and I just have one more double crochet to do in that very last stitch right here. And then that ends off this row. So I'm going to pull my loop big so I don't lose it. Now I'm going to go back to the beginning of the row. This is where I left off with my other yarn for my other row. So all that I do is you start off in the third chain from the hook. So I put my hook here. I bring my yarn in, and I kind of like just pull the stitch just a little bit up, so I make sure I'm not scrunching the sides up. And then I bring yarn over and bring my hook through the loop, and I just make it a little bit smaller like that. And then I go ahead and I do the chain 1, and then I single crochet in here, because that's how the pattern actually starts off, as a chain 1 and a single crochet in the first stitch, and a single crochet in the next stitch, and then you do your chain 3, and then you skip 3 stitches and go over here and do your 2 single crochet. And then you go ahead and repeat that pattern, 2, 3, and then 2 single crochet. And then I'll go all the way over to the other side with this, and then I'll join my other yarn over here and go ahead and start off just like I did at the beginning of the video. And that's how I'm carrying my yarn up nicely through this blanket. I hope that this tutorial has helped you. Again, I'll have the pattern on the website. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And happy crochet and have a wonderful time. Okay, I'm getting close to the corner, and I'm hoping you can see it, even though that this is a little bit darker yarn. So I'm just making sure I do a half double crochet in each stitch. And then there's one more to go, one more right here before I get into that center. And then once I get into the center right here in those chain 2 spaces, I just work in the space. And then I work my 2 half double crochet, chain 2, and then 2 more half double crochet. And then I just keep going, working my half double crochets up the next side. It's a very nice, it takes me a little while to get around because it's a very nice large blanket. So I'm now on the outside rounds doing about 2 a night as I watch some TV with my family. But I'm really not counting. I'm just busy doing some half double crochets, and it's just very relaxing. And I'm just loving the results. So is everybody that in the family that looks at the colors. They can't wait till it gets done. I think that some of the folks in the family are even more obsessed with blankets and crochet than I am. But that's okay. It's always good to have supporters in your side when you crochet. And so we just got done with that round, and you see here's my hole in that corner. And isn't that starting to look pretty? So I will, by the time that I get this done, and by the time that you see the video, I will have the written directions on the website. They will be free. And I'm sure that I'll have a purchased option for you too, for an ad-free version. But please remember to like, share, and subscribe so that you can stay up to date with all of the other patterns that we end up putting out. Thank you. Take care.